The title of our first presentation is Why Terrorists Do Not Attack American Bridges and Tunnels, a Preliminary Investigation. Please welcome Benjamin.
While driving across the George Washington Bridge with my mom in 2016, I wondered out loud, how is this still here? Why haven't terrorists attacked bridges like this one? Of course, I was glad this hadn't happened, but I was deeply puzzled as to why. Given the potential economic, psychological, and human consequences of such an attack, it seems that terrorists would attempt them regularly. Besides, terrorists have attacked bridges and tunnels in other countries. Why not in the United States? So, in fall 2016, I started searching for an explanation. Shockingly, while there has been some discussion of the risk of these attacks, there is no research addressing why they haven't happened. In the course of my research, I found less than 10 cases of failed terrorist plots against American bridges and tunnels. From these case studies, I've derived several major explanations as to why these plots fail. First, there are counterterrorism measures. These measures can include investigation, arrest, and bridge or tunnel security as deterrents to terrorists. A second factor is structural soundness, also known as target hardness. Target hardness refers to a target's level of protection. So, for instance, a shopping mall full of unarmed civilians is a soft target, whereas a military base is very much a hard target. Because bridges and tunnels are built to withstand tremendous amounts of stress, they're very difficult to destroy. When a terrorist perceives that a bridge or tunnel is too structurally sound, they will lose interest in attacking it. Third, terrorists may consider an attack to be too expensive. Expense can be monetary or related to expertise. For instance, to attack a bridge or tunnel, a terrorist group may need members with considerable bomb-making experience. Alternatively, terrorists may decide after performing a basic cost-benefit analysis that the attack would not yield the desired results, or that those results would not be worth the expense. Finally, research shows that over the past few decades, terrorists have increasingly targeted private persons rather than property. In other words, they want to cause as many casualties as possible. Because attacking bridges and tunnels is not the most effective way to cause these mass casualties, terrorists look for softer targets, and they move somewhere else where they can get those higher casualty rates. Terrorists do not attack American bridges and tunnels because they are deterred by counterterrorism measures, target hardness, expense, and their desire for higher casualty rates. My research shows that the defense of bridges and tunnels comes down to creating the perception that such attacks are not worth the cost to terrorists. Thank you.